Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy Handyman, Handy Andy on Demand, and welcome back to this fence project we've had going on in Dunwoody, Sandy Springs area. And so we've worked for this customer, Julian and Jason, for a number of years already. And so they bought this house back in the winter, and they didn't have a fence. They got a couple dogs, so we had referred a fence guy that we've used for a decade here. We do not normally build fences like this, really, because it's cost prohibitive to have. I got two master carpenters on this crew, and so unfortunately that guy that we referred for years, he went out of business, and I actually think he underbid this fence so that he didn't want to come do the fence. So we've come to do the fence, and it's taken us a minute, but you know, we were just talking to this customer over here. So on this project, we've been dealing with 4 or 5 neighbors to do this fence project. And so he wanted 2x6s over here for this gate. It's already framed with 4x6 posts. And so we did a gate here on Julie's, and I'm 200 and some pounds and my brother's 180, 190 pounds. So we both hung on the door and swung on it so that this neighbor could see that the door was plenty strong and it's fine. But you can see the craftsmanship that's gone into this thing. The only thing we didn't do on this fence that we normally do is we drill pilot holes and we screw in every fence picket. And on this job, we nailed them all. All of the 2x4 framing that's pressure treated, all that's pilot hole drilled and screwed, but we cheated on the fence post because labor-wise, we just couldn't afford it, and they couldn't afford us to do it that way. So we've built the fence in here, and you can see it's just gorgeous. We'll go around the other side. You can see the back side here, and you can see everything that these guys did in here all the way through and down here on the side as well. And then we went across the back side of the other neighbor. So we were able to do this fence, kind of a nightmare project, or a potential nightmare, because you're dealing with 5 different folks, because we're dealing with a neighbor back here, so they were able to share costs on the back fence here and over here. And then this neighbor on the left side had a fence that somebody else built a couple years ago and was all wrong. And so here, because my customer here on this property has a dog that likes to jump, we built a higher, dug it, trenched it, and built a higher section here so the dog can't jump over the fence. But this thing is beautiful. I mean, it really is a work of art. My guys are really proud of it. And it's not always about making money in these projects. We have to stay profitable, but we are not a profitable fence building company. I can promise you that. We would make more in a day on a normal project than we did on the total project we did here. Underneath, for Julie, we built a little lattice section underneath the deck that she could get under there, and we sealed it all the way across so the puppies can't get in there anymore. And then we've done a couple sections on the other side, but really turned out really well. They're happy, the neighbors are all happy. And here's one of the gates, and look how the gate is framed. So you literally could hang, we just hung 300 pounds of men on this gate on the other side. It's all bolted, framed. When you open the sides of it, let me just try to do that for you. See the cross piece right here? See how it's framed and it's tenioned in there? It's a nice job. This is what you want. This fence, this gate will never fall apart. It won't have to be tensioned. See how it's got that support from behind, and it's all screwed in together and built in the frame. That's exactly what you want. It's hard to find craftsmen anymore. People just slap this stuff together, and a normal fence company would have had this fence, all this fencing would have been done in a couple of days, but they slap it together. The posts aren't set in concrete. They set them in dirt. They'll air nail everything together. So here, every vertical post and support piece is all screwed together. Now, the only thing they're gonna have to do now is stay up on it and stain it every couple years. And if they do that, this fence will be here for 30 years. The other fence they had was cedar, and no one ever took care of it, so it would have lasted forever too. You can catch us at 770-912-2829. It's me and my brother and 30 guys running all over Atlanta doing this stuff. We'll see you at the next house. Bye for now.